What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. Sunday morning. There you go. January 4th, 5:37 in the morning, and I am in St. Thomas, the United States Virgin Islands. I gotta tell you, we plan and God laughs. You know what? One person's misery is a society's blessing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, make sure you stick around because this episode is going to be off the fucking hook. Well, Mikey Pipes, why is it that it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning, you're on holiday, and here you are looking at the fucking moon? That's another great fucking question. Let's just say the early bird catches the worm. Are you ready? Let's fucking go! So it's Sunday morning here. I woke up about an hour and a half ago, and one of the blessings about the property that I'm at in St. Thomas is there is a struggle. And the struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen, because the struggle is getting prime real estate at the pool. Now, we can easily go to the beach, which is right there. But prime real estate at the pool, it's pretty tits. So, if you notice, if you look straight ahead, there's that umbrella that's kind of like up, straight ahead, right? Well, I have the two chairs, which is dead center, practically dead center of the pool. We are steps away from beach. We are steps away from the bar. But yesterday morning, Saturday morning, I came out here and got my chairs. Now, we normally come here in late January, and let me tell you something, it's a very, very, very aggressive crowd here. They are more hardcore than I am. They really are. They are ruthless. I swear these motherfuckers, these old people, especially this one old lady with gray hair, she just has that see you next Tuesday look on her. She just looks like a miserable cunt. And she's always down here. Like literally always down here. And I can never get those sets of chairs, a pair of chairs. Never. Because I swear they fucking sleep down here. But this year we went right after New Year's. And here we are. There's not a single fucking person on the entire pool or beach area. Not a single person here. Matter of fact, I don't think there's anyone up, even up in the gym. Let's go see. But yesterday, as I was saying, he's like, in the gym. And you know in the gym? Nope, no one in the gym. Yesterday morning, I'm overhearing by the pool, I guess you call them poolside neighbors, that there are flights canceled and that the airport is kind of like closed. I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? You know? And I'm like, this sucks because, you know, this time that we're here, we're here for 2 weeks, and we broke up the kids coming down here in groups. So you have 4 or 5 day allotments. So my wife and I were coming here for the first day. First group of kids supposed to come in yesterday with, Connor with his fiance and Air Force nun with his lady friend. And a lady friend, that's up for debate still, But yesterday morning, like I said, one person's misery is a society's gain. Well, yesterday, our commander-in-chief, God bless our 47th and our previous 45th president, Donald fucking Trump, goddamn Oh, I love him. And you know Mr. Johnny Sunshine is really shitting bricks right now. He's like, that motherfucker. That motherfucker. Right? But nonetheless, the people of Venezuela have been a plague, a disease has been cut out from them. And yes, there's going to be a little bit of turmoil, right? There's going to be a little bit of like unrest there for a little bit. But you want to call it regime change? Nah. You guys are watching too much fake news. I'm not even saying Fox News is calling this, but let me tell you something. All right, the day before that invasion, this is all public knowledge. They don't talk about this. The day before that invasion, Trump had a special meeting with people over in China. All right? And let's just say, there's a lot of shit between, the U.S. and China, but at the end of the day, you still have to have some kind of diplomacy. But I could bet you this, that, so China's been trying to get into the Panama Canal. They're building another little Panama Canal over there, and that's not going to happen, right? But, when you have China, wanting to build, a navy or military base in Venezuela, man, it's too close for comfort, bro. Like, you stay where you belong. You're not going to be, like, branching out all over the place. So, will Venezuela become a colony or territory of the United States? I don't fucking know. But I'm going to tell you something. The people in Venezuela, they're about to get fucking paid. They're about to get fucking paid. And before you start relying on TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram, all these fake bots, whatever. I think Mamdani's a fucking bot as well. But before you start, going into all that riffraff and all that nonsense, do some due diligence and read up on your history, folks. Take a look at Venezuela in the 1980s and look at how prosperous Venezuela was before, socialism and a dictatorship came into play. Just keeping it real, man. Take a look. Do your due diligence. Do your research. Learn about your history, right? Before communism took over, socialism, a dictator took over in Venezuela, man, it was a rich fucking country. They got so much fucking oil, it's crazy. They have like, I don't know, a large portion of the oil reserves of the globe. And yet they only produce like 0.5% of it on a daily basis. Why? Because their fucking infrastructure is fucked up, right? You have, the dictator and his whole team, they're taking all the fucking money, yet the people in Venezuela are living in fucking below poverty. Forget about poverty. We're talking about below poverty, man. They don't even have fucking shoes. Now, I'm not saying all of them don't, but come on, it's fucked up over there, man. It really is. We want to do some more research talking about regime change. Regime. I can't fucking pronounce the word. I need to have my fucking coffee. I got an iced coffee now. Take a look at East Germany, right? When the Soviet Union, I swear it's iced coffee, okay? It's too early for that shit. Take a look at East Germany, man. It was rough when that wall was brought down, Reagan and Gorbachev, It was rough. Now look, the German miracle. Germany is a thriving country, a crazy economy, and they're still paying reparations because they fucked up. Just saying, they got fucking money to pay for it. I'm just saying, right? They're still paying those reparations. Yeah, not to slaves from Africa. Sorry to the fucking Jews that they fucking killed and slaughtered and stole everything from. Come on, fuck out of here, right? But I gotta tell you this. I saw this yesterday. You guys are gonna love this. I saw this yesterday. But before we get it, change the topic right now. So, what I'm saying is that, one person's misery is another society's blessing. So yesterday, my wife and I's, hopes of having, the set of kids coming in yesterday, the 2 of our 4 boys coming in with their lady friends, well, that was shattered because Trump invaded Venezuela and the Caribbean airspace for all domestic ingoing and outgoing travel out of the Caribbean has been shut down. And apparently that lift is up today at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I don't know if it's Eastern time or local time, but my kids have to rebook for the following Sunday. So next Sunday, a week from today, God willing, they'll be here. Spirit really fucked them in the keister, and expensive. Damn. A long story, but I just want to give a shout out to all the people of Venezuela. Be sure to send your thank you cards to the White House in Washington, D.C., care of President Trump, and he'll be sure to acknowledge you as we move forward. God bless America, God bless Donald Trump, and God bless the people of Venezuela. And I didn't forget about all the rest of you. That's right, baby. For my next trick, I will get the Democrats to defend the communist drug lord. That's right, baby. They're already fucking up in arms. Oh, how could he invade a country? It's an act of war. Oh, that lasted 6 seconds. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What did Barack Obama do? Just remember this. What did Barack Obama do to Osama bin Laden? You weren't fucking up in arms then. All right? What did President Bush do to Saddam Hussein? You Democrats weren't up in arms then. You know why the Democrats are fucking tight? Because they're all socialists. And you know what? They should all be deported, because you know what? Back in the 50s and 60s and, you know, earlier in the 20th century, right? Communism, you know, you got locked up for that shit, you know? And you know what? That should ring true again. You want to be a fucking communist? Get the fuck out of here. Go back to where communist is not successful, like Russia, Venezuela, where else? Go to China. See how they fucking treat you there, stupid fucks.